It's starting to look like some things were cut from the Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack, particularly unicorns. And why am I saying this? Well, there's a few reasons. First, there is a unicorn in the debug menu. Just like there's the debug cat and the debug dog and the debug baby, there is a debug unicorn, kind of indicating that unicorns were supposed to have more of a role in this pack. This debug unicorn doesn't move, it doesn't do anything, it just stands there, but it still kind of makes you wonder, why is this here? And then we have these tweets from Spinning Plum Bobs. For those of you who aren't familiar, Spinning Plum Bobs is a modder. They made the recent Enhanced Mermaids mod, they made the Fairies vs. Witches mod, and they made the old Werewolves mod back from before we had an official Werewolves game pack. Anyway, they were looking through the files that were included with the Horse Ranch expansion pack, and they came across a sound event called Unispell POS, but there's no sound file associated with this event. So what we have here is an event in the code of the expansion pack that calls out an audio file that doesn't exist. And the name of that audio file indicates that this may be a unicorn sound. And then Spinning Plum Bobs added another tweet where they showed additional bumper sounds for a unicorn success and a unicorn fail, as well as a reference to cave unicorn appear. What is a cave unicorn? Was there supposed to be a unicorn in the caves? And what is this unicorn fail and unicorn success? And then to top it all off, whenever a new pack comes out, we know that the Sims team likes to drop hints about upcoming packs within the contents of that pack. And in the Growing Together pack, there were several horse-related items, but there were also several unicorn-related items, and some of the items were horse and unicorn related. I don't know, it just looks to me like the intention was to put unicorns in this pack, and it looks like they had even started to do that, but then the unicorn content was cut. How else do you explain these sound events and these bumper sounds that are labeled for unicorns that don't have any actual sounds associated with them? How else do you explain a unicorn being in debug? It's the only thing that makes sense to me, unless we're going to get unicorns later. The player base has been begging for fairies for so long, it just seems like fairies are going to be the next pack that we get. But I wouldn't put it past EA to make unicorns a cross-pack feature that requires both the eventual fairies pack when it comes out and the Horse Ranch expansion pack. I can see them doing that. It would be kind of crappy of them to do that, but I can see it. That might possibly explain the presence of these sound events pertaining to unicorns, but at the same time, that theory just doesn't hold a lot of weight. I think it's more plausible that unicorns were originally supposed to be in the Horse Ranch expansion pack, but they were cut. Maybe due to time crunch or budget constraints, I don't know, but dang, I wish we had them.